We're keeping it in.
You ready?
Always ready.
Okay. Hello. You're listening to volume 128, I had to look, of the Strange Brews podcast. I'm Sharice Letson.
I'm Kate Milbury.
And this is our Hot Holiday Mess.
Hot holiday mess.
Hot Holiday Mess message.
Hold on, wait. I gotta say it with real love.
Yes, do it. Okay.
Hot holiday mess. That's pretty good, wasn't it?
Yes, I love that.
Hot holiday mess.
So for those listening to the audio version of this podcast, Kate has gotten a party machine.
Microphone. I know,
I'm like a small child and I can't help myself. I just $15. Anyways, okay, I'll shut up. Anyways, for
Right. So can you explain to listeners how it works?
Basically, you can buy it at Lawton's, and it just magnifies your voice. So go get one. Go get one.
There you go.
That's what I can say about it. It was worth every penny. Love it. So you should grab one.
There you go. We'll be incorporating.
You heard it here first, everyone.
They probably heard it here first. Before we get into things, we have a few things we want to talk about before this year comes to a close.
Yeah.
But most importantly,
the scroll.
that scroll. What?
Yeah, I mean, this is a big part of why our show's even around this year.
Why, yeah, no, exactly. These are all, you all are like little Santa Clauses.
We really appreciate
Little elves.
all of our patrons, all of our small strange crew, our elves, our supporters.
Yes, we couldn't do this without you, and we're wishing you all a Merry Christmas.
If you'd like to get on our Patreon train, you can jump on it. Sorry, I'm just being silly. But big thank you to
The Chuck Healy,
Colin Walshoots,
Mary Hicks,
Brent Harris at the St. John Tool Library,
Brad Davis,
Corey McGill at McGill's,
James Mullinger,
Kaylin Capston at the Pegging Place Podcast,
Brendan Parker.
Glenn Hicks at U Station. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Glenn.
Couldn't be doing this show or having this set up without your great support, and obviously getting through the holidays at one of the better co-working spaces around all of New Brunswick. Actually, let's just go off with it. It's the best. Let's be honest. Come on.
He is truly Santa Claus in this.
Yeah, Glenn Hicks. What up? Chris Kringle. What's going on? What up? I've been listening to Mr. Crinkle all day. I was like,
that.
Well, and you know, like Julie's on Smack. She'll be coming back for the holidays. That was something that I was like, oh yeah.
That's an underrated Christmas song. We should add that to the CDC playlist.
Is it CanCon certified?
No, it's not.
I know, right? I was just like, is this CanCon certified?
Oh, okay. So Michael Hawkins.
Thank you so much, Hawk, for your support.
Yes.
Again, really appreciated you and Lisa coming out and, DJing the party and, just helping us out over the past 5 years, like, with our show, like everybody on the list, we really do appreciate it.
Truly. And Nick Curtis.
Big shout out to you. Thank you, Jennifer Irving, for your support and patronage of our show.
And cousin Matthew Letson.
We love you, Matt.
We love you.
And to our most new and groovin' goose electrifying strange crew member, Greg Hemmings.
Yes. Yay. Thank you, Greg.
Greg's been a big support of our show, just like
Recent
you guys
guest.
who are listening, watching, and we really do appreciate it. We just wanted to jump on real quick, give just a couple quick shout outs,
Some
touch up
news
a little
items.
bit. Yeah, some news items, just kind of chit chat, shoot the shit, let you guys know, some ways that you can help out, some other folks around. One big one, this holiday season, I was thinking about it working with some of the Haven crew the past week is, their GoFundMe is still live. They're climbing up there. I think they're at almost $6,800 or $6,700. So
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're about halfway there, which is great. But, I was thinking, like, I'm not a Grinch at Christmas. I'm really not. If anything, I'm kind of the opposite. But this year I've gone the opposite way and I've literally gotten nothing. No tree, no. And it's not because I'm not in the Christmas spirit. I just, $20 here and there adds up. And when you just I'm someone who overbuys usually. And I like to give gifts all the time and like year round, and I can't keep secrets. And if anything, it's making me think differently about how to give better gifts.
Right.
And something I was thinking about, and not that you have to take this idea, but it's just something. how cool would it be to, give someone a card and let them know that you've made a $20 or $50 donation to the Haven GoFundMe?
Yeah.
And that way, when the shows are live and stuff like that, and, they're going there, you bring them there together, or you bring Cousin Matthew, for example, and, he sees the PA that he's also supported and donated to. Mm-hmm. So anyways, if you're looking for a last minute holiday gift, there's a suggestion for you. It's really easy, and you can literally just put your name in it and send them the link, and they can share that around too. So it's kind of one of those things that pay it forward that a barista won't shoot you in the face for doing, because it's a pain in the ass. So I don't know, just
perfect.
An idea.
Great idea.
Thought about that earlier, and I just thought, it'd be a great way to try to get some last 2022 donations in before the new year starts and try to beat that goal.
It's a perfect gift for the local music lover.
So I hope everyone's been doing well. Sharice and I are just catching up. It's been busy. The holidays are hard on us, for work and just trying to get things going. It is what it is, right?
Same
time. But we've had a lot happening, since our 5-year anniversary. Really, again, I don't know, we started the show to shoot the shit, and we do that, but it's interesting how fast you get caught up in working, and then it's 5-year anniversary, and then it's just we haven't really hung out for a couple of weeks, and it is what it is, right? But I think it's important to check in and figure out ways to make sure that we're reaching out to you, and that we're there for each other, because we miss each other. And even though she lives right downstairs,
I literally live right downstairs. It's been a year since I've been downstairs.
It has, I know. Well, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. And it's I don't sometimes.
Which, honestly, after a year, that's probably a good thing to say.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, because there's always sort of...
Because it'd be worse if it was just Jesus Christ, or not wanting to see each other in the hallways or something.
Yeah. No, and you always run that risk, right? When you're people when, I think back to university when a bunch of friends would live together in a house. And it seems like a great idea and fun in theory, but then you encounter...
Dynamics are hard, man.
Yeah.
They can be tough.
Luckily, we just mind it. You and I both are the type of person that just kind of minds our damn business.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no.
We don't, don't ask, don't tell.
That is true, yeah. No, I think, we were kind of in that same kind of notion, but it's been good, and we're, just trying to get things off our plate to have a day or two off with the pets and the fam, and...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the holiday break from work. Our office is closed down for the week. Knock on wood, nothing, no emergency comes up, but I'm looking forward to that, man.
I can imagine. Yeah, that'll be sweet.
Yeah. That's the greatest gift of all.
Yeah.
Break.
And speaking of our 5 years,
yes,
I just wanted to showcase this.
Yes, so the newest edition of the Maritime Edit.
Hold on, I'm just going to show everybody.
Yes.
Continue.
Audio listeners are going to have to...
This is a Price is Right
on YouTube for this, but in the latest issue of the Maritime Edit magazine, what page are we on?
We are on page 15.
Page 15, you'll see a little 3-page write-up celebrating all about Strange Grooves, how we first got together, what we've been doing over the past 5 years. There's some great pictures of some of our favorite guests. All of them are all our favorites, but some highlights. So I'm super it looks beautiful, and thank you, James Mullinger, for giving us this opportunity and that platform to celebrate. We love you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for that opportunity. It was really good. James has always been a huge support of our show.
Hell yeah.
He's been a guest on our show quite a few times. He's a patron of our show, and this wasn't just something that we were just oh, please give us an article. It's really interesting, when we're looking through this, seeing ourselves and like Abby and Julia and Gordy. It's just it really it makes you go back to those moments, and for example Maestro Fresh West and Matt. Stephen Hero. So 2 weeks ago, I went to the Maestro Fresh West cooking kickoff.
Oh,
at the Ale House. It was awesome. Cooking with Maestro Fresh West. Backbone sliders.
Oh,
awesome. And what was really, really cool is that the first episode, and it was cool because Stephen Hero and I were there. We go back to being 14 years old together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that was interesting is it's him at the table with David Miles, Jesse, just Wes, just 15, 20 people. they're all like breaking bread, making a great meal, and then it's him and Wes dropping bars, and it's the same. It's like the same thing that he did when he was out at the parking lot at Ethel and Mary's.
Oh,
So it's refined. So we have the original version of that.
You saw it here first.
But what was really cool is just like it was like him and I started talking like, wow, can you imagine when we were back on Mecklenburg Street just like hanging out like during the day, like after school, and like now you're on a Bell show rapping with like Wes, like living your dream, and like, you know, and I just, that's really what Strange Grooves is for us, you know what I mean? And like Love Over, like you shout out to Amelia like for her help like with the article, and like
Yeah, absolutely.
for all the help. Like First Listen's been such a great
and all our designs too. Like I
Yeah.
think this 2022 was the year we upped our merch game, and that was all because of Amelia.
Yeah, big time. So major props to her on that. And just like, you know, the
Jeff
interviews.
Goldblum,
Yeah.
like forever.
Ken Tobias.
Yes,
Like,
Ken.
you know, and like it was really cool because the other day I saw, I think I saw it was CBC had shared something about him and Anne Murray.
Oh yeah, back when they did on Sing Along Jubilee, they did
And I saw
that
it because I
together.
saw a bunch of people commenting about you. I don't know if you saw it because they were
No.
like, oh, Sharice loves this. Sharice knows Ken. Sharice has interviewed Ken.
Oh, I've never seen that. No one
really?
tagged me.
And you must have a thing on your Facebook that has like only comments from friends you know.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes that happens like just under privacy.
Oh, I should look.
you
Have
can-
you all been tagging me?
Sorry,
You're
I've
my
been
friends.
doing this the whole time. I just had to actually move my microphone.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. It'll save me a lot of grief in editing, post-production.
We appreciate it. But yeah, and if you're not a subscriber to Maritime Minute, I mean,
Yes.
they're not, they're not patrons, but we certainly like really appreciate like what it does about bringing light and knowledge and things to the maritime provinces and to the region.
And they're so awesome. James is and the team is super great to like open to different ideas. Like I know I did my piece on Ken last fall, and you know they're always open to ideas, just sharing stories of the Maritimes. And it's very, you know, it's a beautiful publication. It looks amazing. It's very pristine, but it's very unintimidating, and it's really providing, you know, a platform for a lot of great talent. Who perhaps might not have had the opportunity or an outlet like that elsewhere. So
and I love
that.
seeing like the stories that like David Elliott wrote,
Yep.
Hey Stephen Hero, or like Brent Mason, or just
Brandon's comics.
yeah, Brandon's comics. Like yeah, actually, I'll show that page right now because there's one of
Yeah,
those.
he's in.
Hold on.
He's so good. Brandon, who used to do, he has a series. He did a
Right.
series of music comics for us, which are still on strangegrooves.com if you want to have a look. They're so great.
Yeah, and like our other buds in here this month, Paul Milner,
Paul Milner, look at
bestie Paul Milner, the Music Man.
See, like
Right, so you know we're not all out here. I think this might be the bad term to say, but we're not out here like circle jerking or anything like that, or lollygagging. It's just like we care. Like I don't know, we try to be part of what's being thrown down. And
we're just
in
part of
good
what's
ways.
cool. We can't help it.
Okay, well, yes, absolutely, all of that. And on that note, hold on, I gotta go and get my sugar snacks. I'm bringing back all the different 90s snacks on our show.
Okay.
So I figured
Nothing here.
terrible
Cool.
fruit like roll-ups would be like really shitty.
This reminds me of elementary school lunches. You have coffee crisp. Oh, that's some ASMR.
Or it's torture, but
You have some.
I can just feel the dyes making me sweat already because like I'm half allergic, but it is what
Oh,
it is.
you're allergic to dye. Is it red dye or is it all dyes?
Mostly all, but particularly red.
That's a common one.
Like I'll go to Booster Juice and immediately I'm sweating. And I haven't even drank this smoothie.
Just in the atmosphere.
I'm not joking. If anyone knows what phenomenon this is, I'm not even joking. Seriously. And it can be like, I can get a blueberry and spinach smoothie and still just be like dropping.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's bad.
that sucks. That's because there's so much red dye in like everything. But it's like those people that can't eat cheese, but they do it anyway because it's my.
I'm lactose intolerant. Fuck the free world. Can you say that?
It's our show. We can say whatever we want.
Okay.
Well, that's from 8 Mile. They're quoting 8 Mile.
Really?
Remember that? Fuck the world. 3, 1. I don't remember that.
Fuck yeah! That was a dope reference. Yeah,
That's
I
what
do
I remember from that. I don't remember.
Okay. Sharice dropping bars tonight. Okay.
Yeah. No, I just was watching a thing on 8 Mile the other day. So I was like, oh, I remember that quote. Anyway, that got sidetracked. So what else is that?
We're good. Also, shout out to everyone who has reached out to us about our anniversary.
Oh, yes.
We really appreciate that. We, put out a press release just, letting people know, because I mean, it is a milestone for us, and we do want to get the show out there.
Yeah, Grid City Magazine.
Yeah.
The Aquinian, as a St. Thomas alum, I really appreciate the great article. I love.
We're actually heading to CBC tomorrow to do some fun work with them.
That's exciting. So we'll be doing a playlist takeover, which is super, super cool. We're so thankful they thought of us for that. I think it'll be airing if we'll share it on social when it does come up. I think it's January 2nd.
Yes, and then we will be on at 6:10 in the morning with Julia Wright on Info AM, and we'll be talking about the playlist and about Strange Grooves. And our plan after that is to actually have Julia on the show in the coming weeks in January, because Julia's never actually been on the show.
I know. How is that?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where you blink, and we were at her wedding, and now it's been like 5 years.
I know, and she's been like killing it too, like as a host of information.
Yeah, and on the news lately.
She's been hosting. Yeah. She's killing it.
Julia's a big supporter of like the music scene.
For a long time.
Into like the zine. I know when Amelia was first doing First Listen, I was like, you need to reach out to Julia and potentially look at all the old like maritime Hard Times in the Maritimes.
Yeah.
And I know right after, I think it was the week after they met, Julia did the article in First Listen about the show at Periscope.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. So it's always really full circle. And that's one thing that, I don't know, I think that really helped Sharice and I like through times when, I don't know, we're going through a lot of like growth and self-reflection and change. And you're thinking about other people in the holidays, and shit sometimes has to be extinguished. Some of it you can't, and it makes you think differently. And I think these are the kinds of things that, like, if I'm maybe speaking for both of us, but it helps, us keep going.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely been some days over the last little bit where I'm like, this is the only thing that brings me joy. Yeah. And that's not for any particular reason or like, it's just, life, man. And it's important to have, those creative outlets, whatever. For Strange Grooves is that for me mostly. And I write as well. But, it's important to have those things that are just...
And we're not therapists.
No.
But if you're struggling or you're going through something, or, you want to reach out, like, we're always here to listen and recommend good tunes and, to try to help bridge things when life gets pretty deep.
I had a great suggestion from someone, a listener, Carmel Teasdale. Shout out to you. She said, she's like, it'd be great to do do an episode or like a segment on a show about serotonin songs. Yeah. So like happy songs.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
That'd be a good one. We'll bring that in.
We would love to hear if you have any suggestions for 2023. I mean, we are
segments, topics, like we always are, especially
the guest list is getting pretty packed at this point. So,
but there'll still be ones, especially when things fall through, when it's just Kate and I shooting the shit. We give us stuff to talk about. Because otherwise you're going to be listening to stuff like this. So.
Oh, I just realized I have to give Ryan a shout out. You like this shirt too, but we're wearing a shirt that we got from Ryan Stanley.
That was such a great show.
It was such a great show. And have you listened to his next single that came out, Smoke in the Wind? It's really good.
Yes, it's so
good. Love this song, Deadbeat Story. So good. Anyways, you should really go check out his stuff on Bandcamp or Spotify, but Bandcamp is
better for the artist.
Better for the artist, so go check it out. Make sure you're following along. Another band I'd like to just kind of give another mention and a shout out to that's been working really hard in the studio, that's been a recent follower of Strange Grooves that I've been starting to work with, and who's, interestingly enough, look at this, another full circle moment, we've had affiliations with. So get this, Brock Jorgensen.
Yeah.
So, been long-term buds with him. Done a lot of work in the creative space, always known each other in the music world.
Yeah.
Area 506.
Yeah, those
Brett Emmons.
Yeah.
Glorious Sons.
He's the man behind the camera on those, some of the best photos we've ever had done.
And on that YouTube video, please go stream that video. The more views that gets, the faster we can monetize our channel, which we're very far away from, but we're climbing every day, so thank you. But yeah, we were able, through that connection, went to the after party, got that orchestrated. He ended up going on tour with Glorious Sons. Yeah. So now his band, The Leftovers, they're Sussex, Fredericton, Moncton based, all different members. They're really good. They've been in the studio recently. They will be making an announcement in the next couple weeks about their album release shows. Oh, yeah. So, there'll likely be a St. John date in there. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, the band's really sick. So definitely go check out their socials so that you can kind of get a feel of like what's up. And that way when their stuff comes up, you're first to know. So definitely check that out. yeah, I don't know. I think things have been like so busy that I haven't even really been able to like enjoy a lot of music or do a lot of the things that I'm used to doing. And
Yeah.
I've been in such a weird, like, it's almost like I can't even think of like the lyrics because I'm just too busy. So I just need the moment.
Yeah. I've started this new thing because I can relate as well. Is I start like one of the big things I'm trying to do, especially this time of year where I kind of have a hard time. Shout out to all my seasonal depression baddies out there. I've been trying to cook like at least like 1 or 2 meals a week at home.
Yeah.
And while I'm doing that, like I'm putting on a record, like I'm pulling out a record.
Nice.
And I've been making a post to post them and
Yeah.
kind of share my thoughts with them on Instagram. So Charisse L. Writes, if you care to follow along. And also I always tag Strange Grooves so you can see them there. But yeah, so that's sort of something because it's just like I'm losing, just to make sure I'm listening to music, especially my record collection, which as we've talked about so many times, that format it's a commitment to put on a record and listen to it like front to back. But yeah, so that's been super, super cool. So it's been fun to do.
Yeah, I think, we just got to keep on trucking on. But I think 2023 is going to be good.
It's going to be our
Winter's, it's in full force, but, smoke them doobies if you got them. Do what you got to do.
On the day of this recording, it is the winter solstice. So this is the darkest night. So we're recording this on the darkest night of the year. So when you're listening to this, dear listeners, it's gonna keep getting lighter. The light is coming.
The light's coming at the end of the tunnel, just like this episode's going to be soon.
Yes.
On that note,
we wish whenever you're listening to this, we wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we hope at some point, no matter what you have going on, you take a moment to listen to some great music, be around friends and family, and have a little break, relax a little, rest. We know it's hard. But we wish you all the best, and here's to Wicked 2023.
keep it strange.
Keep it strange. That was not the right.
I liked it. Shooby dooby.
That's the one we wanted.
Hold on, I'm gonna lurk towards the camera to make it real cinematic.
You want me to play it again?
No. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Do 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 do.